promotion at your stick-up camp.
Lovely. Nice bow. Hello. What's that all about then? Someone's lost a wheel. Alright, you lot, how you doing? I had a few things on my list today that I was going to do, but I didn't get a chance. I got taken down, you lot. I got taken bloody down. I lit a bloody joystick this morning, and I don't know what was the matter with it, but it killed me. Like, God, it got to me. I couldn't breathe, had a bloody headache and everything. We always like them joysticks. Don't know what's the matter with it. But now it's the afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock, roughly. I've got a few little things to do. I've got to get the chainsaw going, because I've got to cut up a bit of oak for me dad. I've just put that little bow on the door. I've got to go and cut up a bit of oak up. I've had that outside our home now for quite some time. And the other day he said to me, "Do you want that?" I said, "Oh, I got it for you 4 years ago." So I've got to cut that up. We'll get the old chainsaw going and we'll see how it goes. There's the chainsaw. Oh, I don't think I've got any chain oil left, so I might stick a bit of 530 or something in there. I know you're looking to shout at me, "No, don't put that in there," but you know, it's better than no oil at least, and it will get pumped round alright because it's thin enough. 530. But this thing, sometimes it wants to start, sometimes it don't. You have to give it a bit of help sometimes. It's from, oh, do you know who's been around? Put in the comments if you've been around long enough on this channel to remember when I got this. You remember when I rescued it from the dead? 1984. Year of fabrication. 1984. That's lovely. It's got a brand new chain on it, which I dulled because I was cutting a tree and I hit the soil at the bottom, cut too low on the stump, hit the mud on the bottom, and it dulled the blade, dulled the chain. So my dad's got a sharpener, he sharpened it up for me. So let's get it going, and then I'll get my old chaps on and my hat, and we're going to do some cutting. I've got to be honest, I'm hopeful, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope that it's actually going to cut. Just get these let's get these gloves on. I need some more of these gloves actually. What is the time? 2 o'clock. Right, let's get these on. Still gonna need a spanner, might be able to do it. There we go. Little trick. If you can't undo something and it's like that, just get a spanner. This spanner could have been a little bit bigger. Put that on there like that. Perfect, eh? See how much petrol we got. About half a tank. So it might work. I think I put a new filter on this. So it might be alright. Might need to fill it up. Don't know how much oil we got. Let's see in the old oil tank. Oh yeah, there's some in there. Holy crap. Yep, definitely there's some in there. I know a lot of you are going to crucify me for that, saying I'm going to put 530 in it if it didn't have any in it. But, you know, it's better than none. I put 1540 in them before, and I ain't had any trouble. That's the stop. That's the choke. Here we go. It's had a hard life, this chainsaw. Come out of a wood yard, and it was just cutting up all the small logs and things. So it has had a hard life. It's never been rebuilt, from what I can tell. Yeah, bloody good old chainsaw though, really. Wish I had a better one. That's the only one I got. It always takes a while though to get going. After you leave it for a while. So what I do, stick a bit of stuff down it. Trouble is, once you do it once, you'll always want it. Unless it's lost its spark, which is possible. Nope. Turn that off before it chokes me. Good stuff, but only use it if you really have to. There we go. Try and cut this up somehow. It's heavy. Got to cut it halfway. So I'm going to have to try and chock it up. I better get it on the wall and cut it that way. I reckon that's probably the best bit. Bloody hell, I've had to stop what I'm doing now. Stop cutting up the bloody tree. Because there's a surprise come from my daughter. Every now and again we have a unicorn comes round, and Nan and Grandad pay for it. A unicorn comes round and she has a ride on the unicorn. So I just have to stop bloody cutting up the log, but we'll carry on, don't worry about that. You're genuinely a nice guy. Huh. Yeah? Good morning, you lot. I get comments like that all the time. On nearly all of my videos, probably every other one, I get comments saying, "You're a brilliant person. You're a nice person. You're a generous person." I think to myself, really? How can that be true? Like, how do they come across that conclusion? Those random people who I don't know, and have never met me, and I've never met them. How do they know this? Because there was a time, about 4 or 5 years ago, when there was a thing going around. It was supposed to take off, but it never did take off. But I took part in it. It was called the personality experiment. Now, the idea of it was that you would do an experiment, so you would, your friends and family members and work colleagues, you'd film them and you'd ask them questions. I think it was, do you describe yourself in I can't remember what it was now. I think it was 3 words. I think it was describe yourself in 3 words. Well, it might have been 1 word, but I can't remember. I think it was 3. Anyway, not yourself, describe me. So I'd say to, I don't know, some person, I'd say, describe me in 3 words. And they'd say how they describe you, and you'd put it all together in a video, obviously. And yeah, it was supposed to take off, and you're supposed to, if you knew someone, you could nominate them. You know how these things work. You nominate someone and then they have to do it, etc, etc. And everybody said things like selfish, and things like that, you know, just like selfish and all that. And I'm thinking, bloody hell, no, it's not very nice. What is this? Obviously I'm not a very nice person then. But then I realised where I was going wrong. Where I was going wrong was, I was dedicating all of my time to helping other people. trying to help everybody I possibly could. But this meant that when family members asked me, oh, can you help me, can you do this, can you help me with this, can we do that, can you get this for me, can you do that for me, it means I couldn't do it because I'd already dedicated all my time to helping strangers. You know, I was going along those tramps in the gateways at work. I'd go and buy them a McDonald's, buy them a sandwich. I'd help people, I'd help strangers, you know, I'd buy things for people, the in-laws, I'd help them more. And when my own mum said I'm selfish, I'm thinking, why? How's this happened? You know, I help everybody, I do everything I can. I'd rather help people rather than help myself. And then that's when, you know, like I say, that's when it got to me, it kicked to me. I thought, I'm helping everyone, but not the people that matter, you know. So am I a nice guy? I don't know. I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Because I shouldn't be helping other people, I shouldn't be helping strangers, I should be helping family. It's something for you to think about, you lot. Who do you help the most? I think sometimes you've got to think to yourself, you know, what is helping and what is not, you know. A few years ago, I was doing a thing where, because I used to walk around, you know, around the streets and that, I'd come across random bits of clothing. I'd come across t-shirts, bras and things, you know, and jogging bottoms and jumpers and coats, and I thought to myself, this is all a piece of clothing that's going to waste, you know. The council was just going to come pick that up and put it in a bin. So I did start picking bits of clothing up and then putting it in those clothing bins. You know, you get those bins dotted around, you get them in town centres, you get them next to shops and things. Some of them are fake, you've got to be careful you get the real ones. And I was putting them in there, picking them up off the street when I found them and putting them in the clothing bins. And then I thought to myself, you know, everyone I mentioned it to, they just gave me weird looks. You know, they were like, why are you doing that? Why are you picking up bits of clothing off the floor for? Weird. And I thought, oh, you know what, fuck it. Why am I? Because I'm thinking if someone might need a jumper, they might need jogging bottoms, they might need a bra, they might need something like that. And that's what these clothing bins are for. You're meant to put your old clothes in them. And I thought to myself, fucking hell, you know, someone might need one of those. So if I can, these ones that someone's discarded because they're ungrateful, they don't want them anymore, I can pick them up, put them in the clothing bins, and somebody who needs one will get one. But everyone was like, that's weird, why are you doing that, don't do that. I was like, alright then, fuck it, I won't do that anymore. So I didn't do that anymore. So sometimes you have got to think to yourself, what is helping and what is just being weird. And evidently that was weird, so I didn't do that.